Recording in progress.
In order to make this work, though, I needed to find a VW bug. There weren't that many around in Hazard, Kentucky. But I heard about, I think maybe we were driving by. Somebody told me they had driven by, one of our friends, that's right, told me they had driven by a gas station, maybe 10, 12 miles away from us, and had seen this broken down VW bug sitting in the back of the gas station with a for sale sign on it. So I decided to go look, and what I found was a 1968 VW bug with Nevada license plates on it. And the story was that it was beaten up. It was badly dented. It had been in an accident. And it turns out that it was owned by a young woman from the area who had moved to Nevada to take a job. And she had driven back home with a friend of hers in the VW. And they had decided to go out sort of joyriding on some backcountry roads, which they did, but they rolled the car off the road. So they're on a dirt road, and they rolled it down an embankment, and it ended up upside down in the river. They were unhurt. They were buckled in, and the car protected them. This happened at comparatively low speed, I guess. So the roof was caved in a bit. All the oil had drained out of it. And the body was battered quite a bit. And what they did then, just to get it out of the stream, was write it, haul it up, and take it to the gas station and just plop it on the ground and say, sell it. You know, they got an insurance settlement for it. And they said, just sell it, and they're off. They were gone. Well, I had a few tools. So I went over with a compression meter and some tools. We put engine oil back in the engine, and then I removed some spark plugs and cranked it over and checked the compression. Found out the compression was above specs in the engine. Now the exhaust system was torn off, the air cleaner was torn off, but the engine was fine in itself. And the pan looked okay, and the wheels looked okay. It seemed to be working, and actually it was in running condition once we put oil back in it.
Was the frame unbent?
The frame was largely unbent. Now that, it doesn't have a standard frame, it has a floor pan.
I understand that.
One corner of the floor pan was bent up a little bit, but it wasn't bad at all. And they didn't want much money for it, $100 or something. So I bought it. Started it up, we drove over to the place, and I got in it, and I had to lie down on the front seat and kick the ceiling, kick the roof back up enough so that I could actually sit in it. Started the engine, it ran, and drove it around the gas station a little bit, and the steering is a little rocky, but I said, well, it turns left when I turn the wheel, it turns right when I turn the wheel, and the brakes are stopping the car. So we very slowly got out and drove it on mountain roads back to Hazard and the house. Now I really looked like a real Appalachian because I had a wrecked car in the front yard. And having the car then, I ordered a Bradley GT. I ordered a yellow sports car that came in parts. A big semi came to deliver this thing. It was made in Mineola, Minnesota. Edith, Minnesota, something like that. Southern Minnesota. So this truck came by, and it was on a route where they were delivering these kits that various people had bought. And he somehow managed to get up our house. I don't exactly know how he did it because the roads were twisty and curvy up there, but he got it in front of the house, unloaded it. We had a single car garage, And we had two vehicles. I still had the Toyota 1966 Toyota Jeep.
We're going to reset.
Mhm.
Recording stopped.